Ole kako. Welcome to our hula friends in Hawaii and around the world. This is Backstage Live. I'm Keahi Tucker here with McKenna Maduli and Lacey Denise.
Oh, aloha friends. Of course, we want to start off by saying a deep mahalo nui to Auntie Luana, Kathy, Kavena, the entire Merry Monarch Festival Committee for allowing us this huge honor on such a special year.
It's such a special year. Our favorite week of the year is here. The best of the best. This week is all about hula.
Of course, it all starts inside the stadium. Let's go check it out. The Royal Court made their grand entrance tonight. Very regal, very slow, very dramatic. And this year, Mo'ikane, who's very well known.
Yes, that is Ikaika Marzo. He was born and raised in the Lower Puna area, currently resides in Pahoa and Kalapana. He has done so much incredible work within the community.
Yes, and our mo'i wahine is Rachel Hualani Lu. She is born and raised here in Hilo. And you know something very special, she has been involved with Halau o Kekuhi for more than 20 years, representing tonight.
Of course, their great honor is to oversee all the proceedings for the next 4 nights, and they'll sit there from the beginning to the end, stoic and honoring the legacy of all those that make this possible. It's really quite something to see, and we are so grateful for their service.
Yeah,
I love it.
And before everyone comes inside the stadium,
let's take it outside, the other end of the spectrum here, all the commoners.
Oh my God.
This is where the people line up for this great night. The Ho'ike line is just as famous as Ho'ike itself. People catch up out there on the sidewalk. They spend all day long waiting. Thankfully, it didn't rain too bad today.
It didn't.
and the first person to stand in line was at noon yesterday.
At noon yesterday. As a matter of fact, we were there as they opened the gates. That special moment when they undo the padlock. There it is, the front of Edith Kanakaole Stadium. That first woman in line there, she was in line at noon yesterday.
Yes,
That
amazing.
is hula dedication.
It is, and I want to share a quick story. On my flight from Honolulu to Hilo, I was with someone who stood in line overnight so that her makua could see their nephew or her cousin perform for the first time in 20 years tonight on the historic stage in Hilo. It's going to be a special night.
You do what you got to do, right?
Yeah, no, really, it's a planned thing. People fly in, like McKenna had mentioned, they've got their pop-up chairs, they've got the poo-poos, they're ready for the long haul.
Yeah. Of course, this week here in Hilo is not just about hula. There's a whole vibe going on. We have weather we're dealing with, expecting a whole lot of rain, and also Kilauea is on standby. Let's take a live look right now.
The absolute beauty.
The eruption has not begun just yet. We're anticipating episode 44 sometime, according to the USGS, between now and next Wednesday, April 15th. And this, what you're seeing here, is precursory activity. Lava bubbling up and overflowing. It is giving us a sign that something's about to happen.
I know in the last few weeks, South Kona, I felt some shakes at my house, a few earthquakes. I was born and raised here on Hawaii Island. For the first time ever, I went to see episode 42, and it was breathtaking. I mean, even driving up to Volcanoes National Park and seeing the fiery red in the sky. If you are able to get a chance to go and do this, I would highly recommend it.
Ooh, I have not had the honor yet. I have not,
neither.
but I have my cut already, and if we need to make the huaka'i, I will do that this evening or anytime over the next 5 days here in Hilo.
Little late night drive up the mountain. Hey friends, we have a lot to cover in the next couple of hours. Looking ahead, one of the big storylines this year is the 50th anniversary of the Kane Hula competition. Kumu Hula John Kahai Topolinski was one of the first to bring his Kane Halau to the stage here in 1976. He is back this year along with others, and tonight for Ho'ike that includes Kumu Hula Robert Casimiro.
And also ahead tonight, it's been a year of sad goodbyes. Among the losses, the hula world said aloha to Kumu Hula Nalani Kanakaole, who taught generations of dancers here in Hilo. We'll hear from her son and share some never before seen videos.
Yes, and another great loss, the passing of the beautiful Kumu Hula Leina Ala Pavao Jardine from Nani Kauai. The former overall winner inspired so many people with her courage during a difficult health battle, and that includes her daughter Breeze, who took over the halau, and her niece, who is our reigning Miss Aloha Hula, Jaden Pavao. We'll hear more about her ahead tonight.
And this is how the week began. Such a range of emotions here. On Sunday, the annual Ho'olaule'a happened at the Fukchinen Civic Auditorium. Hundreds of hula dancers performed. This crowd lined up hours before the doors opened. This is where the competition used to be held before it was moved to the stadium. The auditorium is now used for the Hawaiian Arts and Crafts Fair, which actually started today.
Yes, I love, so during Merry Monarch Week, I go back and watch the old clips from in there,
Yes.
and it is so fun to see how the festival has grown over the years. It's so beautiful.
And a lot of it attributed to the Kane entering starting in 1976, helping it to grow.
Yeah, actually something new this year. To honor that anniversary, we're going to get to watch Ho'ike Night for the next week.
That's right. Well, for the first time in the history of the Merry Monarch Festival, we are capturing all of Ho'ike Night, the beautiful performances, and they are going to be at merrymonarch.com through Sunday, April 12th, and you can again watch them at merrymonarch.com. We're going to load them hour by hour. It is a lot of content, but this is the first time. This is exciting. People all around the world can tune in and see their performances.
A way for Auntie Luana Cavello to really
Yes.
honor the 50th anniversary. So 4 days of having those clips online we can rewatch and really enjoy something that most people who don't come and wait in line here have never gotten to see before.
And especially on this year, celebrating the 50th anniversary of the first Kane Halau competing at Merry Monarch.
Tonight is going to be such a special night. We have plenty of guests for you. We are taking a look right now as we head out. Again, lots in store. Taking a look at the Edith Kanako Ole Stadium here in Hilo, Hawaii.
Yeah, the place to be for the next 4 nights. Downpours be darned. Stay with us, everybody. The 63rd annual Merry Monarch Festival Backstage Live continues after this.
In every step of the hula, in every note of the ukulele, in every lei carefully woven by hand, we are reminded who we are. At Hawaiian Telcom, we're honored to keep Hawaii connected, investing in a fiber network that reaches across our islands and into our communities, so that traditions can be shared, businesses can grow, and future generations can carry our culture forward. Because when Hawaii is connected, Hawaii is stronger.
Dear Hawaii, we know what it means to care for each other, to put people first, to build something that lasts. Aloha Tofu has done that for 3 generations. TNC Surf turned one board into a lifestyle. Honolulu Cookie Company made a recipe a symbol of aloha. They all chose UHA health insurance because their teams deserve more than coverage. They deserve care. See why so many trust UHA.
In Hawaii, how we move says everything about who we are. We face what comes. We carry what needs carrying. We change with the land. We hold our own. We know where we come from. And we never go it alone. It's not just how we drive. It's how we live. Now, lease a 2025 Ford Bronco Sport Big Bend for just $299 a month. Go to your Hawaii Ford dealers.
Imagine a space designed perfectly for your life, where culinary dreams take shape, where family moments become lasting memories, or a space where you can celebrate however you like.
So, what do you think? I love it. Awesome. Let's go check out the rest.
At HPM's newest design center, you'll find the best in-class products and expert guidance to create a space that is truly yours. Finally, a place where it all comes together. Experience an HPM design center near you.
I think my most favorite memory is being about 14 or 15, sitting adjacent to the royal court, and a halau came up, and the group that was directly next to me, when they were finished performing, actually during their performance, I remember looking over and they were just crying and sobbing because their ohana and their loved ones was on that stage, completing a dream. And just watching that, I think at that age, that's when I actually got it, like what a big deal Merry Monarch really is for a lot of people.
Oh, that is a great memory. We're going to be sharing more thoughts like that throughout this special show tonight. As we get a bird's eye view now over Keaukaha, just south of Hilo Town, the native Hawaiian homestead community established in 1924, making it the second oldest homestead project in Hawaii. A community with deep roots, fantastic beach parks, and a thriving canoe club. And friends, one thing I love about Keaukaha is it's so clean because it rains so much. Everything is green, but also the areas that aren't vegetation are just like clean and
It's beautiful.
new black rocks everywhere.
It is a very special place, and we think about Keaukaha, and of course we think about our beloved Auntie Irene Medell, who recently passed away, Hilo royalty. You know, I know she was a very close friend of Keahi and of all of us, but we think of Keaukaha. We love you so much, Auntie Irene. She was the epitome of the Aloha spirit.
We're going to revisit Auntie Irene a little later in this show. Stay with us.
I want to just add something about Keaukaha. I like to consider, we travel a lot and I go around the world, but there's no place like Keaukaha, the magic, right?
And nothing like the hometown halau. Check this out.
And Mary Monarch was so important for Auntie Nalani.
Performing here without her is going to be a little bit of a challenge for all of us.
I think it just makes it a little bit more special this year.
These are the dancers of Halau o Kekuhi, the Hilo group led for decades by Kumuhula na Lani Kanako Ole. This is their first year without her at the Merry Monarch Festival. We caught up with them practicing at the stadium about a month ago, still raw from her passing, but full of energy and optimism.
And Halau o Kekuhi, known for their mastery of the aiha'a, the very low dance form, very physically demanding, and representing for their lineage the Kanako Ole Ohana.
You know, Nalani Kanako Ole has been in the public eye for a long time. There's been a lot written about her, but we learned so much we didn't know, and we had a chance to sit down recently with her son Kuha'o. He was gracious enough to open up their halau and his heart. Never before seen videos show fourth generation Kumuhula Nalani Kanako Ole with her ohana.
This is the big pieces that I did.
Working on designs and carvings. And leading Halau o Kekuhi before her passing in January at age 79.
This building is a little bit newer.
At her studio in Keaukaha, Kanako Ole's son, Kuha'o Zane, is among the proofs of her legacy.
Here, that's me right there. But yeah, that one's at the stadium. This one is at the Smithsonian in Washington, D.C. I think that's my mom right there, all the way in the back over there.
A legacy of hard work and duty, still inspiring her students.
She made sure that we had that, you know, front row mentality that, like, if you're called upon, you have to get up and perform immediately. No being shamed. You cannot act like that. We're all products of her teachings, of her rearing, of her values.
They are the values of a bloodline stretching through Kanako Ole's mother, Edith, and grandmother, Mary Kekuewa Kanaʻira. Values manifest in the halau's bombastic style of hula aiha'a, evoking the goddess sisters Pele and Hi'iaka.
So you cannot be pretentious. Like hula aiha'a will pull that truth out of you. If you're not in shape, it'll show that you're not in shape. If you're not prepared, it'll show that you're not prepared. And so rather than pretending like you are, you have to just be as truthful with yourself as possible.
I want chant, the short chant about this place.
Zane tells us even after 60-plus years as a kumu, his mother always considered herself a student. She avoided American TV shows and spent her energy studying indigenous cultures.
Oh, she was a staunch Kanaka. She set the bar of being well-read and at the same time being humble.
We're going to go up to the veg line and we're going to pause.
And even in her final days, she never stopped educating.
She was still sharing like a lot of insights, both about cultural insights as well as hula insights and even art insights. And I was like, Mom, I'm 43 now, and only now you're sharing this with me?
And after her passing, even more surprises. Kanaka Ole's memorial in the stadium bearing her mother's name brought so many in this community back to their roots.
I never really understood how much she's impacted other people. All of these stories are coming out about how little moments with her has inspired, you know, their life to change direction or to realign into a Hawaiian direction.
Kanaka Ole's Halau is a place where dancers can check their alignment, where ancestral knowledge powers the next generation to be true to themselves.
What she would want us to understand is we already have more than enough answers within our Kanaka identity or within our Hawaiian identity, and it's only up to us as individuals, as Kanaka, to be able to do the research to see these answers.
Say mahalo nui to Kuha'o for sharing all that. Lessons for all of us, and there they are. Halau o ke kuhi. Dancing on Ho'ike night, the tradition lives on.
This is always such a crowd favorite. Every year looking forward to the hometown halau being the first to perform on this historic stage in Hilo inside their namesake, the Edith Kanaka Ole Stadium.
And you know, I know that the world, around the world, this is a loss to our hula community, but her energy and her beautiful light and all of the ike, she's a library of knowledge, you know, and I know that they all feel that on stage tonight in their performances.
Let's take a moment and watch these kane, some of them 50 years after they first danced at this festival. Just the beginning of a great night. Halau o ke kuhi will be performing several dances tonight, and all kinds of age ranges.
Yes, from young to the young at heart. We are going to be seeing multiple halau who are really the ones who first started the path breakers that came to be the first kane competing at Merry Monarch and really adding to the popularity of this festival.
Yeah, all right, everybody. Well, at this festival, it marks the 50 years of the kane that they are allowed to compete. So we are going to be enjoying some of the best to ever to take the stage.
That's right. Some of these gentlemen dancing here tonight were back here 50 years ago, still going. Some of them were born, and then along the way they joined the party. It's so exciting to watch them dance tonight, and we are going to see it in action after a short break.
You searching for authentic Hawaiian food? Well, you came to the right place right here at the historic Waiahole Factory
in Arahukua, Waiahole Valley.
Check out their country store for homegrown items from local artists. And the newest location right here at the Winter Mall. My buddy Liko and Ohana makes authentic Hawaiian classics, their own kololo, for my favorite, Sweet Lady of Waiahole. Waiahole Toy Factory.
Hana i kahi, hana i ke aloha.
Hawaii Theater presents Kalani Pe'a's 8th annual May Day is Lay Day in Hawaii concert, Sunday, May 3rd, featuring award-winning entertainment, Makena and Kumuhula Nani Durua, Hula Halao Kamuela, Kawaili Ula, Greg Wan, Kapua Kalua, Malie Lyman, your Miss Aloha Hula 2025, Jaden Pavao, and hosted by Mele Apana. For tickets, visit hawaiitheater.com or call 808-528-0506.
From an ancient center of industry, originally called Ka'akau Kukui, rises a beacon of modern living called Kahuina, a residential community bustling with dining and shopping, a short walk to the waterfront, a lifestyle of gracious interiors and resort-style amenities, a place to gather and connect. Imagine yourself at Kahuina. Visit our website or our sales gallery.
Stanford Car Development. We know Hawaii and we build for Hawaii.
Heart pumping. Muscles extending. Every body is a miracle. And though we share so much, everybody is unique. What's your passion? Hold on to it. We're here to help with a personalized approach to a healthier you. Hawaii Pacific Health.
I got it.
My favorite Mary Monarch memory gotta be all of those years that Uncle Johnny took the stage. You know, it was just some of those moments is just kind of like brings tears to your eyes, especially because he's not here anymore, you know. But you knew when Uncle Johnny's name was announced and his halal was coming out, you were in for a special treat, you know. And so, yeah, some of my most favorite memories come from Uncle Johnny Lamho.
Such a great memory from Darty Gamayo. Wonderful presence here over the years at the Merry Monarch Festival. Look at this beautiful shot. Wow. Coconut Island. It's a public park today, but long ago, Mokuola was a place of healing. Mokuola literally means island of life. In ancient times, sick people would swim around the island to regain health. It's also been a hideout spot for those breaking kapu.
Right, and today this 3.5-acre island is hard to get to since a footbridge collapsed last year, and a temporary replacement isn't expected until 2028.
All right, everybody, again, like I earned a little bit earlier, the 50 years since Kane were allowed to compete here at the Merry Monarch Festival. Halau na Kamale Olile, who won the overall award in 2015, and its leader, Kumu, Robert Casimero, returned last year and won the Kane Kahiko, Kane Owana, and Kane overall divisions. Here they are, gracing the stage in Hilo once again. I cannot.
And we are taking a look right now at the performance in the Edith Kanakaole Stadium. We are so honored to be here with Kumu Hula Chinky Mahoy. Kumu, welcome to Backstage at the Merry Monarch Festival. Thank you so much for joining us.
This is your first time, and I want to say he's my Kumu Hula too from 12 years old to 18. I don't know. Maybe with ducked a few things that he threw my way. No, I'm just kidding.
And I also heard too that Kiahi Tucker, did he dance with you as well for a little bit?
When he was very young. Yes.
What do you learn this in college?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, we did like land training with hula basics.
How he was. He handled.
We can get Kiahi back on camera. Kumu, this is such an incredibly special year. 50 years celebrating Kane, which can we say, do you want to tell everybody that you were actually here in the beginning?
Well, I wasn't. I was here the second year in 1977 with Uncle George Naope. And yeah, so 50 years later, maybe 49 now.
Yeah.
But
there you go. And we have...
great to be back.
It is, right? And there's some exciting things that are going to happen tonight. What can you tell us about just honoring Kumu Hula Darryl Dupinui?
Well, you know, my Kumu Darryl has changed the face of Kane Hula. And we're very, very honored and we're very excited to be able to continue to show his legacy of where hula has been going today.
Beautiful. And you have a lot of people who are going to be on the historic stage in Hilo. Would you want to share before you go how many people are going to be joining you on the historic stage in Hilo?
There is, well, I'm going to explain why there's 133 men. And the reason is that we have our downline, all of our students that we teach and all of their students that they teach. And we're going to come together. We've learned all of Waimapuna's choreography for this special presentation.
Yeah, and we have so many beautiful photos. Actually, if you want to look, do you want to describe to everyone at home who's seeing that photo?
I see that on social media.
Okay, well, tell everybody what that's about.
Well, it's about like I don't look like that anymore.
You look better.
Oh my gosh! But again, Kumu, Daryl Lupinoy there, and you had a lot of your everybody come together, right? And it was so special. The practices. Talk about just the practices and coming together.
You know, the practices. I'm going to have to tell you, Waimapuna, we play. We have a lot of fun together. We like to joke around, and that's why practices, even with Kumu, Daryl, was so long. I mean, it's like 7 hours a night and we do one song.
Yeah.
But then anyway, getting ready for this has been like a reunion for us.
Yeah.
And very special. And I tell you, we cry every practice.
I bet.
Yeah, just to be able to honor Daryl, because we appreciate everything that he's done for us. And if it wasn't for Kumu, Daryl, that we wouldn't be doing what we're doing today.
Yeah. And talk about that legacy, because you have multiple downlines performing. You have students who became Kumuhula, and now those Kumuhula students are on stage and continuing the legacy of Kumu Daryl.
Right. So we're color-coded. Our Waimapuna will be wearing orange aloha shirts for the awano I'm talking about. And then our students will be wearing blue, and their students will be wearing brown. So you're going to be able to see the different
beautiful
lines of hula.
Yeah, and earlier we got to see some photos of you really getting into making le, ohe kapala, making your pa'u, and just reliving probably a lot of special moments. I'm sure there's stories in Mo'olelo in each of those prints.
Yes, the malos that you, and all of the kikepa, the kiheis, the design is what we wore back then. It's the original designs of Waimapuna. So we had those motifs, and if you really look closely, they're hand-drawn. You know, so I made that stencil of that hand-drawn malo because I didn't want the computerized lines and stuff. So it's very special for us to be able to do that again.
I do have to ask you, because Ho'ike night is a lot different from competing over the entire weekend. What it's like Ho'ike versus competition?
You know what? We talked about that too. Don't talk to me next year because I'm coming back.
Yes, you are.
This year you can talk to me, but we're just so excited. The men, every day, I mean, we have this thread of everybody on, and everybody's just like, it's almost like our little social media without being out there with everybody, but just so exciting.
I love it. Well, we're so excited and we're so honored to have you here tonight, Kumu, and we look forward to watching that performance. As we head to break, let's take a live look out at Hilo, some overhead views of the Naniloa Hotel and Hilo Hawaiian. We're so excited and happy to be here. It is Ho'ike night at the Merry Monarch Festival. We'll be right back.
Eo kawaili ula ku.
I was born and raised in Hawaii. I worked as a surgeon and as a basketball coach here too. Coaching taught me important lessons, the value of teamwork and responsibility, the same values I use to lead HMSA. Our team works with physicians and hospitals to fulfill our responsibility of keeping Hawaii healthy. Caring for our community is in our roots. It's our kuleana. I'm Mark Mugiishi, and this is my HMSA story.
Past 50 years, the Protect Kaho'olawe Ohana has activated Aloha Aina throughout Hawaii. Together, we stop the bomb. Not Pau yet.
You gotta slow down, 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 down. Little 1, 2, 3.
thing, and my best memory is being here with my hula sisters that came from California. Na mea kanu o Maka'o, Hawaii.
Oh, that's a good one. Imagine how special it is for people that are outside Hawaii to come here for Merry Monarch.
It's such a special feeling, like you had mentioned, whether you're here, there, anywhere, to be in Hilo, Hawaii, to feel the energy in the mana is just incredible. And especially to feel the funness of going shopping.
Oh my goodness.
At the
Something that we're both very good at.
Yes.
All three of us. Did you go check everything out?
You know, I took a scope of it because I had my kids with me, so I had to behave. But the Merry Monarch Hawaiian Arts and Craft Fair, it is featuring more than 100 vendors, the best from across the island. It opened today, and I know from several people that they were there when the doors opened at 9 a.m. They camped out actually from early in the wee hours of the morning. This will be open starting today through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. and 5 p.m. and then Saturday, that is 9 a.m. until 4 p.m.
Now, a word of advice, if you're like me and you want to just do a quick in and out, forget it. You need to commit some time, whether you want to or not, because once you get in there, you're going to be sucked in, and there's just so much cool stuff to check out and take home with you.
Well, I will be committing all day tomorrow.
Yes.
All day tomorrow
That's how
before
to do
Miss
it.
Aloha Hula Night
That's how to do
to
it.
all the craft fairs and the shopping here in Hilo.
And especially after all the rain, please make sure to support your local lane makers as well.
You know, before the Edith Kanaka Ole Stadium fills up, Banyan Drive is the place to be for hula. The entertainment begins at noon every day at the Grand Naniloa Hotel and at 1 p.m. at the Hilo Hawaiian Hotel. And these hotels are right next to each other. So just go down toward the ocean. Listen for the hula. You'll find it. It's happening.
All right, well, this week is all about hula, and shall we go back into the Edith Kanaka Ole Stadium?
Halau o Ke Kuhi is putting on another show. Let's check it out.
You're watching Halau o Ke Kuhi, and we also will be seeing representation from Ke Kaio Kahiki too. Their Kumuhula, the founder of the Halau, the late Kumuhula O'Brien Eselu, and Kumuhula La'akea Perry. He is continuing on his legacy today with that Halau.
They are a real crowd favorite here at the Merry Monarch Festival. Mahealani Richardson brings us this story. Once again, Mahealani Richardson has this story.
We're gonna rip, guys. We're gonna rip, man. In 1 hour, you're gonna felt like you had 3 hours of practice. Imua. Hui. Ika panai like hoi. Ko kua ai omaleka. Kuhikahike apuni. E a hoi o kalani. Kala kaua he inoa. Hana e a kapolele. Hiva te tuahine. Nani vale no haili. Kana hele ohu I kamanu. Kahiko mai kalehua.
My name's Kai Hukai Burke. Ever since a young age, you know, I've been dancing hula as old as I can remember.
O kala hoi o le hua.
One of the philosophies of our halau is to not just become good hula dancers, but become good kane in general. I have videos just like my son dancing at 2 years old, and just getting on stage and dancing hula with it, you know, just throwing whatever, just copying my parents, my uncles. That was a special moment because it's not just a mele to us, it's not just hula to us, it's more than that. It's ohana, it's brotherhood, it's all those things. After halau, I think I'm becoming a better husband, a better father, a better son, co-worker.
Mary Monarch is a physical journey, you know, it's a mountain to climb, but it's just as much of a spiritual journey. We're training physically to be these providers and protectors, but we're also training our mental and our spirits. I come out on the other side a better man, a better husband, a better father. Having my ohana here and having them also see that example and seeing the change is something special.
Look at who we got to work on. So I invited their families to come. You can come and watch. Bring your kids. We have a lot of space here. You can run around. And what it did was it kind of introduced hula to the keiki. You know, they see it, they hear it, and then they start dancing in the background, and they start coming around when I'm chanting, and the keiki really picked it up. And it was kind of amazing to watch. Our kahiko for this year, well, we're going to honor O'Brien again. You know, he is our foundation, he is our source. So he and Thaddeus Wilson, and I'm gonna do a chant that's from Old Navai Eha Opuna chant that we've done back in the 80s. And it's a unusual mele because it's a mele uhane. It's a conversation between human beings and like spirit. All of the tree climbing, the rock carrying, the ocean work, being in the sand and running around here doing all, that's all done. Maybe the last 4 months we just strictly work on hula.
It's a lot of sweat, a lot of hard work. You know, our hula isn't easy, our style. Very physical hula, very masculine. There's a time and a place to be strong and powerful and serious. And there's a time to be soft, smooth, and loving and caring.
When you look at the general audience, there's a lot of aunties who are fanning themselves and uncles who are like, I gotta go back to the gym. What do you feel about that kind of reception?
I think that's a good thing for like people to look at hula as like, or to look at Kane and be like, man, like, that's a good representation of Kane Hawaii, yeah?
People started calling me Kumujevin. I was called the Ipu baby when I was young. I watch and sometimes play, but I play more than watch. Like I mostly watch them when I get bored. It's kind of like you're giving thanks to the ancestors for letting this culture just stay alive.
As a father, as a hula dancer, as a Hawaiian, yeah, it gives me great pride and joy and hope for the future.
And lava. Okay, take it from the top.
You know, talking to Kumuhula La'akea Perry, he was saying that Kumu O'Brien was a disciplinarian, but it was all out of love. It was just because he was so passionate and he really wanted you to be the best dancer that you could possibly be.
Yeah, this is such an interesting halal because you take the testosterone and you mix it with spirituality. It's really a special thing.
It is, and it is all about legacy and to see. I have a feeling we're going to be seeing a lot of Javen on the Mary Monarch stage and in the hula world for many, many years to come.
Ipu baby is growing up very fast.
It's a hashtag now.
Okay, let's take it outside for another great look at Hilo, one of the special places here in this special town, Lili'uokalani Gardens, 24 acres. Part of the land was owned by Queen Lili'uokalani, and she used it for picnics before she donated it to the public in 1912, and it's since become an Edo Japanese-style garden, said to be the largest of its kind outside of Japan. Worth a visit. We're back in 2 minutes here at Backstage Live in Hilo, Hawaii.
The hakule is a fitting symbol of what we believe, to reach across generations and come together for the common good. At Hawaii State FCU, we support cherished local traditions that are the foundation of our community.
Across the islands, aloha connects us all. In laughter shared between generations, in hands that heal, and hearts that hold. She dreamed of a Hawaii where everyone could be cared for, and that dream still lives today. You see it in our families, in our communities, in every moment we care for one another. We're here for your health and well-being because what our founders began lives on for you. Your health, our legacy. The Queen's Health Systems.
Our ancestors were keen observers of the environment. They could tell when a particular rain would fall, its color, its duration, its intensity, the sound it made on trees, the scent it carried.
That's why they were able to name so many hundreds, maybe thousands of different rains, winds, clouds.
Bring on the spring at the Honda Spring Event. Drive with the confidence that comes with Honda Sensing, whether it's across the country or just around the corner. Honda's family of hybrids and EVs are ready for wherever spring takes you. All from the 2025 Kelley Blue Book Best Value brand. Right now, you can get a $279 per month lease or 2.99% APR on a 2026 CR-V two-wheel drive sport hybrid.
2.5? Earn up to 2.5% cash back everywhere you make a purchase with the new Hawaii State FCU Always Cash credit card. Get your Always Cash card today.
Aloha, friends. Welcome back to Hilo live at the Backstage show as we take a spin through downtown Hilo. I love this place. If you've been here before, you know the traffic is so minor. There are so many great blocks and areas with character, original shops, mom and pops left and right, and they provide parking for you. It's just a really welcoming area to go and spend a day.
Yeah, and I'm looking at all the shopping, right, McKenna? I'm thinking Hanaho Hilo off to the Mauka side. You got Sig Zane Designs right to the corner. Simply Sisters by Lola.
Yes, it's always so beautiful to be here in Hilo. Always come and visit, bring all of your aloha. And this is not Honolulu. This is a little bit slower.
That's right.
So very much so drive with aloha.
Slow down.
Driving through downtown Hilo. Slow down.
Don't forget to let everybody go.
That's right.
Don't forget the shakas.
Yeah. Show your aloha. All right, again, Ho'ike night here at Backstage at the Merry Monarch Festival, full of hula. Let's take it back inside to the Edith Kanakaole Stadium with Halau Nakamale.
Casimiro, of course, was one of those pioneers, you could say, back in 1976 when they first allowed Kane to compete here. He marked his 50th year last year, and he's back for Ho'ike Night. What a pleasure. He usually only competes here every 10 years.
Yeah, definitely honored to always see Kumu Robert here. And, you know, one of the founders of the Merry Monarch Festival, the Loea Hula, Uncle George Naope, we continue his legacy along with Auntie Dottie Thompson. Earlier tonight, I was able to speak with two judges who were haumana of his and now are Kumu Hula. Take a look. Hilo and Kona together. I am here with Kumu Hula Ivalani Kalima and Kumu Hula Etua Lopez. Aloha na Kumu.
Aloha.
Okay, Kumu Ivalani, this is your first time judging at Merry Monarch. How do you feel?
Totally honored. It's been many years sitting and watching it and entering in the competition. but being a judge has just lifted me up another level to see all of the beauty that the kumuhulas will be creating, will share, and all of their ike. So I'm very, very honored to be here.
And Kumu Etua, this is not your first time judging, but it's your first time sitting next to your hula sister.
My hula sister, yes. It's so exciting because, you know, she ran hula contest and I entered, but she did the kalakaua. She started the kupuna hula, what Uncle George did. And for years, and this year she gets to judge the Merry Monarch, and I get to sit next to her. And I said, what a thrill, yeah? Same school and different time. Yeah. So it's like it grows, it lives on. Yeah, and I love it.
Yeah, and speaking about legacy, how proud are you to continue on the legacy of your kumuhula Uncle George Noope?
I am very proud. Till today, I still can remember all of the dances that he has shared with me. I can do a hula or haku a hula yesterday, and today I can forget it. But you ask me about Uncle's hula, I said, get it right up there and I'll dance it. You know, it's been embedded in our heads, and I am so honored and happy to have him as a kumu. Had him. Yeah.
And speaking about that legacy, Kumu Etua, for you, how would you describe Uncle George's style of hula?
He was very traditional and yet very creative. So he loved creativity. And I think he's the one that let a lot of the kumu at that time that came in to create their inner feelings. He always say, you must create your most inner feelings. So I can name Daralupe Nui, I can learn on, call them all out, and they listen to what he said. So yeah, he was very creative, but he was very strict when it became to his traditionalists. Yeah, he was very, this is how it is, this is how it will be. Yeah.
Well, it is an honor to be sitting next to you both. I'm very proud as well to be an olapa of Kumu Etua Lopez, but I think for all of us here, continuing on the legacy of Uncle George Noope. And Kumu Etua will actually be dancing on stage tonight, Ho'ike, for Halau Hula o Kahiki Laulani, which was led by his late hula brother, Kumu Hula Re Fonseca.
That must be so cool for you, Lacey. Like, just I got to talk to with Uncle Chinky Mahoy, Kumu Hula, and then to speak to your kumu. It's just a nice feeling.
Yeah. But at the same time, waiting for them to say Aiha'a or Kaholo, we're ready for that.
And Keahi, what a surprise. I did not know that hello.
I know.
Oh, with Chinky and Moy?
Yes.
When I was on the swim team at UH, they brought him in and he taught the whole team how to do hula. For about a week, we were doing duck crawls. It was great.
Maybe by the end of the show, we will get Keahi Tucker to do a little of that for you.
We will be his alaka'i on the side.
Let's not. Let's take it outside, though, for another bird's eye view.
Nice save, brother.
Let's check out downtown Hilo again. Another view here. You know, Hilo is the largest population center outside of Oahu, so the largest neighbor island town. About 44,000 people live here in the census. It is such a special place, this city vibe, but also such a small town right up on the bay. Come visit if you haven't been here before, and if you've been here, thank you so much for having us. We're back after a short break.
UH Manoa bound? Huge flex. Now let's make it even better by scoring a full year of free tuition from UH-FCU. Upload a 1-minute video. Tell us why you deserve it. Be yourself. Show that Manoa energy. Head to H&N's Facebook or Instagram and enter today.
I ka makahiki e lua kaukani ume ko makolo. Lo aka haawina ho ana awau PVT a Mercy Puni. I ke kula kie o Nana Kuli. I ke ia la, ke ao nei o Mercy Watson. I ka papa make makika ma ke kula kie o Nana Kuli. He ala ka ho'o na awau I ka ike ho. He ala koho ai, he ala koho ia. Ua kōkua nui o PVT I mauhau mana o ke kapakai o ai anai e hahai aku I ke ala pono. No Mercy, he ala I ka lana kila.
We asked our Hawaiian Airlines Ohana to share their love for our island home. Because Hawaii is where we come from. our center, our heart. We're proud to represent Hawaii, connect our home with the world, and carry the spirit of aloha with us everywhere we go. We fly for our community. We fly for future generations. We fly for Hawaii.
In Hawaii, how we move says everything about who we are. We face what comes. We carry what needs carrying. We change with the land. We hold our own. We know where we come from. And we never go it alone. It's not just how we drive. It's how we live. Now get 0.9% financing on a 2025 Ford F-150 plus 1,000 bonus cash. Go to your Hawaii Ford dealers.
Join me for Talk Story Hula is Life, Live Like Leina Ala as we celebrate the light, the life, and the legacy of Kumuhula Leina Ala Pavao Jardine. Saturday at 5 on K5. Malama by this beautiful community.
I like the culture, the fashion, and the food. And so that's mainly what I do. I don't leave with a whole lot of packages, maybe a couple of good small things, but I love it.
Oh, thank you, Barry, for sharing that. And welcome back, everybody. Backstage live at the Merry Monarch as we take a live look over Honolulu. Live look. Okay, we take a look. We are live. This is video from daytime because it's dark right now. I was just excited because this is my favorite surf spot in Hilo.
Oh, is it?
I surf there every year. It is freezing cold at the mouth of the river, and that's how we like it. The turtles are so friendly. Even the sharks say hello now and then.
Have you been this trip yet, Kiahi?
No, gonna check it out tomorrow, hopefully.
Check it out tomorrow. All right, everybody. Well, welcome back again to Backstage at the Merry Monarch Festival. I'm incredibly excited because right now we have multiple Grammy nominee and multiple Nahoku Hano Hano Award winner here with us, Miss Amy Hanai Ali'i. Aloha.
Aloha to you. Aloha.
You are dressed to the nines. And do you want to share with everyone what you're going to be doing in a couple minutes?
Yes, it's a very special Ho'ike tribute to Kumudaro Lupinui, and I'm here with the men of Waimapuna. Yeah.
Tell us about all the rehearsals. We had Uncle Chinky on just a little bit ago, but just to see everyone come together, what was that like?
It was really, really special. I think there's 133 dancers tonight, and just to see the younger, the middle, and the older OGs of the halau perform and with each other is just so special. Yeah.
It's so nice to have you back here in Hilo. You're one of the most iconic voices here in Hawaii. When was the last time you were here for Merry Monarch?
Should I say?
Yeah. Yeah. I thought you were thinking. I was like, hopefully.
I was with Halau Kamuela.
Okay.
And Kumu was proposing.
Oh,
yes, that was my last time
that
here
was
at the Merry Monarch.
All right. That was her last one, and she's here, so it's been quite some time. Welcome back, and such a beautiful performance that's going to be tonight. We've shown some fit photos of you with the halau. What do you think? There's some surprise Miss Aloha Hula performances in there as well.
Yes, you know, it's such a, you know, my grandma taught hula for 60 years, and she had a halau in California and Vegas, and it's just to hear, you know, like with kekuhi, halau kekuhi, and just to hear all of those chants I remember my grandmother doing, it's just so, it's so emotional, you know, and the Miss Aloha Hulas, they work so hard. All the halaus work so hard, and I'm all about the pilina and the connection spiritually to our kupuna, and it's just such a special time.
Amy, can I ask you a question about your career?
Sure.
You're one of these entertainers that is so broad across the state and the United States, from Hollywood all the way to Hilo and everything in between. You speak to hula audiences, musical audiences, and non-Hawaii audiences. What is it like for you to have so many faces of your art?
Well, I'm a Gemini.
Drop the knee now. Okay,
I'm a Gemini, first of all. No, I went to a musical theater school. I went to a music school in San Diego. And so I studied a lot of musical theater, a lot of classical. I sang in many different types of choirs, a classical choir, I sang in a gospel choir. So I just I love challenging myself, and I love all different genres of music, and I really love to educate people who aren't from Hawaii the spiritual side of Hawaii, which I think is so important, especially for our world now.
Yeah. I like that.
I have one more question before we go, because if you have the privilege of seeing Amy perform with hula dancers, I love the way that you watch the hula dancers as you're singing the words to your mele. Is there a connection that you feel when a hula dancer is right in front of you?
Definitely. It's hard for me to, I always close my eyes because it's hard for me to watch. I love to feel it more, and it's such a special connection with the hula dancer, you know. It's just really special. Yeah.
Well, in the tradition of great Hawaii entertainers, she does it all. Amy Hanaiali, thank you so much for coming
me.
by.
Thank you.
And good luck later tonight.
Thank you.
Let's take a look now inside the stadium for Halau Kahiki Kilaulani performing.
Their late kumuhula Uncle Ray Fonseca was a haumana of the Uncle George Naope, one of the co-founders of Mary Monarch.
And now a look at another magical place here in Hilo, the Waiakea Fish Pond in the Wailoa River State Park. It used to be connected to other fish ponds through natural springs and was known for its sweet ama fish, which were prized by the elite. We're back in 2 minutes here at Backstage Live.
O ke kumu kai o puni, a ole o ke a o wale no ka hana. O ke kahu ana, ia leo, I kali kona lohe hou ia no na hanauna he nui ke kule ana. O oi ka wapo, e ili ai ka ike, nana kupuna I waiho maila, maluna o ka hanauna hou. E kahu a e ia leo, a e lilo, I kumu kai o puni.
There is no place in the world like our Hawaii. Our flavors, our relationship to the earth, the ways we show aloha. When you come, move, listen, laugh, and live like we do, Hawaii stays with you.
Gather Federal Credit Union was born from a powerful belief. When we come together, we can do more for our families and our island. From humble beginnings, we've grown alongside the community we serve. But more than growth, our purpose is supporting the financial well-being of every member. Rooted in the communities of Kauai and Niihau, we're here to help you move forward with confidence. This is more than banking. This is people helping people. At Gather, good things happen here.
They say it takes 10,000 hours to become an expert in something. 10,000 hours of deliberate practice and mastering the basics. 10,000 hours of early mornings, late nights, perspiration, and inspiration. One could say that it takes 10,000 hours to become an expert in payroll, HR, and staffing. Fortunately, they have over 6 million. Ultras, since 1969.
One of my favorite things to do here at Mary Monarch is, of course, supporting local vendors, supporting foreign artists, and of course, coming to Mele Napa is just such a wonderful season for us to have like a huge family reunion. We'll just walk down the streets and we'll just see, friends and family we haven't seen for years. If not, it's like a good time to see them and reconnect, and it's such a lovely energy all the time.
And welcome back to Mary Monarch Backstage as we Check out the statue of King Kamehameha I near the Wailoa Fish Pond. This 14-foot sculpture was made in Italy, was intended for the Princeville development on Kauai, but the community there opposed the statue's placement since Kauai was never physically conquered by the king, so they gave it to Hilo in 1997.
Wow, absolutely.
And Hilo says, mahalo.
Yeah, beautiful and so stoic, our King Kamehameha. You know, I want to echo, I love that we're sharing the favorite memories of Mary Monarch, or what you love so much. And I think it's just the gathering together, right?
Yeah.
And seeing everyone this time of year, lots of honeys, lots of hugs, and it's just a great time of year to be here in Hilo.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and tomorrow night is the first night of competition. You can, of course, watch the stream in English, but you can also watch it in Olelo, Hawaii. I was able to speak with our Hawaiian language hosts earlier today. Alohi Rapun, Ka'iwo Kalanidamis, and Pono Fernandez. Aloha e nahoa.
Aloha nui loa. Aloha.
Let's start with you, Ke Alohi. As an Olapa yourself, how proud are you to be a part of this festival, especially in this capacity of sharing our Olelo Makuahine?
Yeah, mahalo nui. Well, as you know, Mary Monarch is a global stage of hula, and it's like the pinnacle of what people strive for. They want to be on this stage. Myself as an Olapa, this will never be a dream of mine. But in the learning of hula, and I love Hawaiian music. I love mele. I love the words because of the Olelo Hawaii. And if not for Olelo Hawaii, we don't have mele. If not for mele, we don't have our music. If not for the music, the ho'opa'a, we don't have our hula. And so everything is interconnected. And so as an Olapa, to be able to do what I do best, I may not be the best hula dancer, but I can speak Olelo Hawaii pretty well. That's the way I contribute to sort of the festivities of the Mele Manaka and bringing Olelo Hawaii into the home in this very, very special event.
And for you, Ka'iu, as a kumu, what do you hope Haumana or students watching will get from this and perhaps inspire them?
I think it's very important for us to have not just Mary Monarch. Mary Monarch's a great starting point, but we need lots of programs in Hawaiian language, not just so that students can experience Hawaiian language outside the classroom, but it's really good for kumu too, because we have more material now to take to the classroom, so we have more natural conversations and not creating conversations that students may never have. You know, I can actually talk to them about Mary Monarch and make more ha'avina.
And for you, Pono, you are a cultural practitioner who does that on a daily basis. How important is it for us to have platforms like this to share our Olelo Hawaii?
Absolutely. It's so important to have an option to hear Mary Monarch in Olelo, Hawaii, because it's a reminder to everyone that Olelo, Hawaii is a living and thriving language. We are a living and thriving people. And I would encourage everyone, whether you speak Olelo, Hawaii or not, to tune into the Olelo, Hawaii program as well. You know, you can watch the English version on TV and stream Mary Monarch in Olelo, Hawaii on an iPad. It's so beautiful to just hear the language being reinforced in this way. So mahalo.
Well, mahalo nui to you, Pono, Ka'iu, and Ke Alohi. We look forward to watching the Olelo Hawaii broadcast. And to watch that broadcast, you can take a look at your screen. Visit hawaiinewsnow.com/MaryMonarch/Olelo.
I really like how inviting our hosts are for everyone to get involved and learn a new language. And no shame, you know, if you mess up, just try.
I love that about you, Kiahi. Quick reminder, tomorrow we have the Miss Aloha Hula competition, followed by Friday, Hula Kahiko, Saturday, Hula Oana, each night, 6 to 12 a.m.
Oh, we're having so much fun, friends, and we have more ahead, another hour of great hula content and storytelling and performances. We're going to go back inside the stadium and watch another halau after a short break here in Hilo, Hawaii.
Bring on the spring at the Honda Spring Event. Make every moment count with a new stylish and sophisticated Accord or Accord Hybrid. New season, new roads, a new Honda. Drive with the confidence that comes with Honda sensing technology, standard on the Accord. One of Car and Driver's 10 best, a record 40 times. Right now, you can get a $319 per month lease on a 2026 Accord Sport Hybrid.
The Whopper has never tasted better. Over a quarter pound of flame-grilled beef, crisp produce, the perfectly toasted bun, every detail stacked just right. Whether it's been weeks or years, try the Whopper again, just $5.49 on Wednesdays.
Dear Hawaii, we know what it means to care for each other, to deliver hope, to inspire tomorrow. The Salvation Army brings communities together. The Boys and Girls Club of Hawaii creates places where teens can dream. The Honolulu Museum of Art opens doors to culture and connection. They all chose UHA health insurance because their teams deserve more than coverage. They deserve care. See why so many trust UHA.
Every generation must find its voice. The Office of Hawaiian Affairs invites Native Hawaiian high school students to Aha Opio O'Oha. Since its inception in 1988, the week-long Youth Leadership and Civic Engagement Conference has helped cultivate the next generation of servant leaders to strengthen their voices and envision their role in shaping Hawaii's future. Apply today at oha.org.
It's at every ocean's end that connects us all. Shop vegan leather handbags at Ocean's End Home.
The electricity was off for a while, and all the kumu and the musicians came together. We were able to get one light bulb on the stage. A bunch of the judges went up, and a handful of musicians. I was the young kid on the stage that got grabbed by the older musicians to go up, and we sang and we walked around the stage and just kept singing for the crowd and for the judges as they danced for everyone until those lights came back on.
Oh, wow. Kuana Kahele Torres there describing a legendary night at the Merry Monarch Festival. I've heard about this.
I've heard about it. But for Kuana to hear all these mo'olelo, all these stories come out, and for them to just continue on that legacy, it is so special. That's what the magic of Merry Monarch truly is.
That's one of those, if you know, you know.
Yeah.
That's right. Right now we're taking a look at the SCP Hilo Hotel where visitors are learning Olelo Hawaii. This is a hub also here in Hilo during the week of Merry Monarch. It's good fun, and there's also things like a pop-up, like Manuhiali'i, who is there at the SCP Hotel. Lots of fun shopping. You know, she just celebrated her 40-year anniversary last year. This year going into 41 years. And she actually just had an epic party at the Capitol Modern celebrating all of her employees over the last 40 years. There was this cool moment where she invited people from the 80s, the 90s, the 2000s. And man, talk about fashion and iconic Hilo Hawaii. And she was actually at one of the very first pop-ups here at Merry Monarch back in the day.
To be in the business for so long, you really need to keep reinventing yourselves, and that's a special thing, a real talent to keep coming up with designs that are relevant.
Yeah, it really is. And earlier today, Hi Now, they're going to take us behind the scenes to show us how everything works out. Let's take a look.
Yeah, so this is actually the set that they've built at the SCP, and they have incredible guests all week long. It is a jam-packed hour on KHNL and K5. Kainoa Carlson as well as Rachel Picaro, the best guests right there, and it's so good fun. It captures, again, one of the hubs here in Hilo, Hawaii, and I love it. They've been having the best guests. Hula, music.
Food.
Everybody. Food.
Food here in Hilo.
You know our friends at Hi Now love their food.
Yeah, if you aren't already watching Hi Now on the daily, give a try. They have a great time, great content, and always new and interesting shows for you, interviews and guests. Really having a quality show.
Yeah. Let's head back into the Edith Kanaka Ole Stadium and let's watch Halau Hula o Kahiki Laulani, the founder, late Kumuhula Ray Kahiki Laulani Fonseca. The men and the wahine performed. Their Kumuhula was the co-founder of the Merry Monarch Festival, Uncle George Noope. It's Kumuhula ke ano ka upu of halau hi'iaka ina makalehua with the pu'ili.
Look at that.
And earlier tonight, you saw Kumuhula Etua Lopez, who was a hula brother of Kumuhula Ray Fonseca. The legacy of Kahiki Laulani continues.
Oh, they are jamming out there. That's great to see. And you know who is stage side? 3 professionals whose job it is to take photos. If you've ever tried to take a photo inside the stadium, chances are you got a stern but friendly warning from an usher. Well, these 3 guys, it's their job, and for good reason. Check it out. Every moment of intensity and triumph, every flash of emotion, they are snapping away. Bruce Omori, Tracy Niimi, and Cody Yamaguchi are the professional photographers who document the world's most prestigious hula competition.
It is wild. It's a marathon shooting like constantly for 6-8 hours, and we're literally clicking that button 10 to 15,000 times a night.
And over 4 nights, they are the only ones in the entire stadium allowed to take pictures of the dancers.
Truly an honor to be there. Such a huge responsibility.
Because they're not shooting, we have to make sure we always do our job.
The Merry Monarch Festival asks the crowd not to take photos to protect the dancers from being used for unauthorized marketing or business ventures. Imagine dedicating your life to this sacred art only to find your image on a beach towel or a deck of cards.
It's their creation, it's their art, and it's that individual as well.
To prevent pirating and to protect the integrity of the images, a team of digital experts provides the raw photos to each halau to add to their own archives. And the best shots end up on social media during the festival.
They gotta call through all the images, they gotta pick the best shots, and then they post it almost simultaneously.
It's poetry in motion that's frozen in time. And catching that epic shot takes skill and instinct.
Feels amazing when you know you got it. It's always at those points where, you know, the dancers are hitting like a full extension or whatever it is, or you catch that one expression that's just right.
It's incredible. Sometimes I'm moved to tears, you know, by some performances.
Their work is a treasure for the hula world, documenting this art form for generations to come.
A lot of anxiety at certain points of the night, but it's super fun though.
Oh, big mahalo to those gentlemen. Yeah, you can check out their work at marymonarch.com and on all the social media channels.
Yeah, and one of the halau they photograph is halau na mamo o pu'u ana hulu.
I'm so excited to see them tonight. Oh my goodness.
Yes. Na Kumuhula, Sunny and Lopaka Igarta de Vera. They're actually celebrating a huge anniversary this year. We'll have more on them coming up in just a little bit.
When you have everything you need to unlock your best workout, like free fitness training and best-in-class equipment, you can give everything you've got, all for just 1 cent down. Get stronger with free fitness training at Planet Fitness. Join for 1 cent down, $15 a month. No commitment. Deal ends Friday, April 10th.
You ready?
Planet Fitness. We're all strong on this planet.
Taking care of our families gets harder every day. I worry. Things are so expensive, but there's a reason for hope.
And that hope grows from a vision of HMSA and Hawaii Pacific Health coming together to make quality healthcare more affordable and accessible for communities across Hawaii.
This is the change we need so that we can spend less time worrying and more time together.
Creating a healthier Hawaii together.
This May Day, return to Waikiki as Coombs presents Beneath Our Hawaiian Skies, a May Day celebration at the Tom Muffet Waikiki Shell. Friday, May 1st, enjoy an unforgettable evening of Hawaiian music and hula, honoring tradition, community, and the beauty of Hawaiian culture. Enjoy performances from award-winning artists including Na Kumula Carl Vito Baker and Michael Anakila Kasupeng, Ikaika Blackburn, Natalie and Iolani Kamau, Malie Lyman, and Halawi Kaveku. Wearele, Mekale, and Giveaway, tickets at Ticketmaster or the Blaisdell box office.
And I went to Volcano, and Johnny Lamho was sitting there in the bar. And when we're sitting there having a drink together while his male dancers are gathering, the volcano started erupting. And that's when he started thinking of the hula, where the lady is going up the stage and she's putting out the fire on her skirt. It was spectacular.
Oh, yeah. That was a good one back in the 80s, I believe. And this is a live look at Kilauea right now. The eruption has not begun, but the USGS says it could happen anytime from now through April 15th. That's next week, Wednesday. And it's nice to be able to see it, which means there are overflows and some spattering going on. Always a show up there.
Yeah, and that Miss Aloha Hula that she was talking about was Miss Aloha Hula 1983 Giola Pua, who won the title, and she was telling me that toward the ending of her performance, that's when the volcano had erupted.
Yeah, very special night, and I know you are on standby to race up there the moment it starts.
I truly am. I mean, I've never witnessed it before, and I enjoy your story. I will drive there immediately when that happens.
You know, spaghetti is not something we usually talk about on a hula broadcast, but one halau has found a way to turn it into a fundraiser and moneymaker to help them get here. Our Mahealani Richardson has more on this growing tradition.
In a parking lot along Nimitz Highway behind New Eagle Cafe, a unique fundraiser brings the community together. Blending Hawaiian culture,
thank you so much,
hungry hula fans and cars, a takeout spaghetti dinner, and Mamma Mia! That's Na Kumuhula Sunny Ching and Lopaka Igarta de Vera with an Italian flair.
The cars, they come through, they toot their horns and they drive by friends and families, and we get to enjoy watching them as we perform.
Halo na Mama o Pu'uanuhulu held its 7th spaghetti dinner fundraiser, which turned into a drive-through during the pandemic and is full speed ahead.
Super great because all of our supporters can see us at the beginning of our Merry Monarch season and help us and kako us to get to the stage.
Volunteers with Mamo Nation t-shirts and stop signs direct the way.
Getting to Merry Monarch is a journey of its own. Everyone remembers the journey. The 7 minutes of the Merry Monarch, you don't always remember. Actually, you don't remember.
Halo na Mama o Pu'uanuhulu is marking its 40th anniversary this year, which celebrates its hula legacy and pride for Hawaiian values and culture.
I've been dancing since I was 8, so that's about over 32 years. I'm passionate about hula because it's a part of who I am and who my ohana is.
It's a gift of hula that happens even in a parking lot.
We're just thankful that we have people that love us, support what we do, and believe in what we do, especially our students and their families.
As this halau works on overdrive to get to the Merry Monarch stage.
Our melody that we're doing is a time capsule. That's all I'm gonna say.
From Kapalama, Mahealani Richardson, Hawaii News Now.
Ho'omai ka'itu na Kumuhula Sunny Ching and Lopaka Igarta de Vera. Speaking of Kumuhula, we are honored to be looking at some video of Kumuhula Leimomi Ho. She was part of the first halau to win the competition, the Wahine competition. And we also have the honor of sitting here with her daughter, Ku'u Kamalani Holwersig, who was crowned Miss Aloha Hula in 1996. This year, celebrating celebrating her 30th anniversary. You can see her here in this video. What an honor it is to be in the presence of true hula royalty. Thank you so much, Kumu Ku'ukamalani, for joining me tonight.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
Tomorrow night is the Miss Aloha Hula competition. You are celebrating your 30th anniversary. How special is it to be here?
Oh my gosh, I'm so blessed and honored. And funny, before you called me, my daughter and I had a conversation. And she's like, Mom, I think it's your 30th year. Oh, that was a long time ago. I'm like, oh, how rude. But you know, all the feelings come back like it was yesterday, you know? So very blessed and so honored to be here.
Yeah, and your mother and Kumuhula, Leimo Miho. How are you doing, Auntie?
So excited to be here. Oh gosh, and I've been here from the first one. Haven't missed any except for the pandemic.
Yeah.
But I've been here for everyone. Kara is gotta be here.
Of course, Auntie. And you come talk story with me. Auntie, you know, you have been a judge. You have entered your halau. Your daughter has won Miss Aloha Hula. Your mo'opuna has ran for Miss Aloha Hula as well. What is one of your favorite parts of Mary Monarch?
I cannot. They're all favorite. And for me, thank you, Kiakua, is Mary Monarch is full circle. Dancer, kumu, I have a Miss Hula, I judged, I brought my mo'opuna. So I was just telling her earlier, I said, this is awesome because my oldest mo'opuna, which is Alohi, that we ran, and my youngest mo'opuna, her daughter, they're here. So it's like, oh, wow.
And there was a game plan to secure seats tonight, right? For Ho'ike as well.
They already made their way into the stadium. I'm like,
they're in there.
I'm like, how did you guys get those seats?
For you, as a Miss Aloha Hula, tomorrow night there'll be 13 girls vying for this coveted title. If you had a message to share with them, what would it be?
I say just embrace the moment and remind yourself of why you're taking this journey. For me, my journey started from when I was born, you know, and each and every day you train to just become the best dancer and person that you could be, and then be a representation of your halau. And as for me, a little bit more hard, I'm representing my nana, I'm representing my mama, so it's a great honor and such a wonderful journey. For me, it's like, it was so exciting.
Very exciting. For you, Kumu, when you're choosing in Olapa to run for Miss Aloha Hula, what are some things that you're looking for?
You know, I always tell them hula is inside. You know, you gotta feel it in your gut, your na'au, yeah? And if you can allow your heart to hula and allow the audience to feel you, then that's what it's all about. Just enjoy the moment, but let your heart hula.
That is beautiful, Kumu. And for you, being a Miss Aloha Hula, talk about the kuleana that comes with that as well, perpetuating the culture, perpetuating the lineage of your family.
Yeah, so mine is much more deeper and great because I come from a familial hula legacy, and you know, I was so glad and blessed that I was given that opportunity or that platform to showcase my nana, like what she was about, from me being able to rate my oli for her, choosing my kahiko number that when we looked, it was in her her collection, and it was taught to her by her cousin Auntie Maiki. And then of course it talked about my mo'okuauhau ka'au or palolo, about the mystical rooster ka'au helemoa. And then my Awana songs, look again in her collection, and she has these cute little notes saying that she was there with Auntie Maddie, with Auntie Mary, and there's possibly their twin songs. So I did Kalehua Imili'ia and Healoha Ku'uipo. And she, in her little handwriting, says these were like twin songs, and she's like, oh, perfect, so you gotta do both. I said, okay, let's do both.
And Kalehua Imilia, sorry, I'm getting emotional. That was the last mele Mama worked with me. So you know, it just hits home all the time. And we wanted to share her with her, for her. So Yeah, for us it was a moment.
Yeah.
Our choices, they were special moments.
And it was never about us.
Yeah.
It was about how do we ho'ohano her, and you know, we had that opportunity, and everyone knows who she is. And when you say like Uaikea, like this is her, and there's no woman like her. So
well, there is no other vahine like the both of you. Thank you so much for joining me. It is such an honor to be in the presence of you both, and for everything that you do for our lahui and the world beyond.
Thank you for having us. Thank you. Mahalo nui.
So next up, Zippies. We go. Yes. Okay. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back with much more here at Backstage at the Merry Monarch Festival.
Inspired by the legacy of those who once carried the voices of Hawaii to the nation's capital, the Office of Hawaiian Affairs Na'elele o Kahikina Congressional Fellows Program is designed to cultivate the next generation of Native Hawaiian public servants. The Congressional Fellowship prepares emerging leaders to serve as informed, effective, and culturally grounded representatives of the lahui, carrying Hawaii and our values into the rooms where policy is shaped. Apply at oha.org.
We asked our Hawaiian Airlines Ohana to share their love for our island home. Because Hawaii is where we come from, our center, our heart. We're proud to represent Hawaii, connect our home with the world, and carry the spirit of aloha with us everywhere we go. We fly for our community. We fly for future generations. We fly for Hawaii.
UH Manoa bound, huge win. Now let's make it even better by scoring a full year of free tuition from UHFCU. Just upload a 1-minute video telling us why you deserve it. Find all the details on HNN's Facebook or Instagram. Apply and enter today.
First Alert Weather on Hawaii News Now keeps you up to date with the most accurate weather forecast, so you can plan and prepare for what's coming. Because knowing what's going to happen keeps you and your loved ones safe.
My favorite thing to do for Merry Monarch is to sit in my chair at home and watch it. And then we come here and we go shopping as well. And so it's all good fun, it's good people, and it's just nice to see people getting out and having a good time.
Hey, you know what? That makes a lot of sense to a lot of folks out there watching from home and just chilling, doing it your way.
Yep, in your own chair. You got the poo-poos ready.
Yeah. Welcome back. We're live backstage with Aaron Salah with the Hawaii Convention and Visitors Bureau. Aloha, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Wait a second, isn't it the Visitors and
Visitor and Convention Bureau?
Visitors
we got it.
Bureau.
Yeah.
Talk about the importance of hula and the connection HVCB has with perpetuating that.
Yeah, so if we took advantage of this evening, Merry Monarch was started in an effort to bring economic development post-crisis. And so what started as an opportunity through the tourism industry to engage cultural practice has become a global phenomenon. And so HVCB, in our responsibility, we're 124 years old this year. And so, you know, we've been through generations and generations and generations of a cultural engagement, how the culture works with, engages with the industry, and how the industry is really set up to elevate, if we do it right, elevate the power.
It's a real balancing act.
Absolutely.
Right? I mean, you've got demands from Hollywood and elsewhere wanting to use the culture for their own purposes, and you're kind of at the forefront making sure it's pono, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I just come from the perspective that tourism is really Hawaii's superpower in the world, in the sense that tourism itself is a platform for human engagement. And so what we have here in the kind of community that we nurture, where we celebrate color consciousness, that we look at difference as something to be lauded and extolled and elevated, I just feel like tourism then is Hawaii's superpower.
Yeah. Well, I know there are always projects in the works. Can you tell us anything about the next big thing coming?
Yeah, no. I mean, we do have a few things coming up. We are partnering again with Disney coming up. Yeah, the Moana live action is about to make its premiere, and so we're doing some work with them. Really looking very much forward to that work. Also, you know, the Konolo storms presented quite a bit of a challenge for us, so we're trying to engage, you know, bring some of that economic development back to throughout the state, but with specific allocation, some energy to Haleiwa, to Waialua, to that area, making sure that we're engaging with that local community, being mindful of their needs and their wants, and also respectful to where the barriers are to that. But yeah.
Speaking of the Konolo storm, how's your roof doing?
Oh, I know. My mother's house in Kailua, it's still the single wall construction. The house my great grandfather built is still there, but everything we built on top of that is all going crazy. So yeah.
Hang in there.
It's wet. Yeah. Mahalo.
Well, how important is it for visitors and even kama'aina alike to be able to watch events like this, true traditional culture?
Yeah. I come back to this thinking of when the language was being taken away from us and the culture was being taken away from us, the place that celebrated that engagement was really the tourism industry. So you had Hawaiians all over stages throughout Waikiki, Hawaii Calls, Tihate Productions. These Hawaiians were singing in Hawaiian, were dancing hula. And so the industry became this place, if we do it right, if we engage it in mindful and respectful ways, the industry becomes a platform for us to really showcase who we are and allow that to become global phenomena, just like Merry Monarch.
Well, Aaron, I know it's a difficult job and a lot of difficult decisions you guys are making there. We wish you all the best, and thank you for representing us in the best way you can.
Yeah.
Aaron Salah with the Hawaii Visitors and Convention Bureau, thanks for joining us.
Aloha.
So much more ahead tonight. We have a very special story coming up from Kauai as we say goodbye and look back. Our Dylan Ancheta has more next.
Since 1981, Shaheen & Gordon has been dedicated to making a difference in our clients' lives. Now, the personal injury attorneys at Shaheen & Gordon are here to serve the people of Hawaii.
But we're not just here when people get injured. We're here for the communities to celebrate and advocate for everything that makes our island special. We'll sing, we'll dance, we'll volunteer, we'll seek justice, and we'll be here when you need us most. Shaheen & Gordon, it's different here.
For over 100 years, we've served our communities with strength, resolve, and compassion.
I have a great sense of kuleana to be a Hawaiian Electric employee.
To support homes and businesses, we work around the clock. It's our privilege to give back to the communities that have given so much to us. Learn more at hawaiianelectric.com/community.
I ka makahiki e lua kaukani ume ko makolo. Lo aka haawina ho ana awau PVT a Mercy Puni. I ke kula kie kie o Nana Kuli. I ke iala, ke ao nei o Mercy Watson. I ka papa make makika ma ke kula kie kie o Nana Kuli. He ala ka ho na awau I ka ike ho. He ala koho ai, he ala koho ia. Ua kokua nui o PVT. I mauhau maana o ke kapakai o ai anai e hahai aku I ke ala pono. No Mercy, he ala I ka lana kila.
The Hawaii News Now First Alert Weather Team lets you know what kind of weather to expect and when to expect it.
If conditions are unusual or even dangerous, our team will work together to call a First Alert Weather Day.
We'll keep you updated anywhere you watch Hawaii News Now. And you can get a breakdown of the weather event on all of our social media platforms.
First Alert Weather. Be ready for your day.
He kai ko kolo au pumoa.
I think we all remember that beautiful voice. Auntie Irene Medell. She melted hearts all over Hawaii in her live interviews during the Merry Monarch Festival. She would sing and tell stories in the way only a real Hawaiian auntie can. Auntie Irene, she was striking and fashionable. She was friendly and energetic. She was an inspiration to so many before her passing last month at age 96. Auntie Irene, she is forever in our hearts.
Hilo royalty, and she was such a bright light. She worked until she was 96 years old. You could recognize Auntie Irene anywhere. The lauoho, the hair perfectly done with the pua, the beaming smile, and just a warmth and aloha that she shared. Auntie Irene will be missed so much. We love you so much, Anakea Irene.
Yeah, and I just want to echo both what it's emotional because it's a big year. A hui ho, as we say, but I remember just arriving every year that I come to Hilo and just her greeting that's there at the Nanilo, and she just greets us with so much aloha and so much love, and I think just her energy is going to be missed around here. And we miss you, we love you, and we send all of our aloha to her beautiful ohana, and again, Hilo royalty.
Yeah, and you know, Auntie Irene, I went to a couple concerts, and Auntie's in the front row, dancing in high heels.
With her Hawaiian bracelets, okay? Look at her bracelets.
Looking fabulous. Well, you know, we had another tough loss this year. Kumuhula Pi'ilani Ka'avaloa. Auntie Pi'ilani was a cultural practitioner of Kupahua Puna and ran Halau Kahinano o Puna. She taught at Kamehameha schools and Pahoa High School and also served as kahu of Kamauloa o Kamalama. She passed away in late March after a difficult health battle at the age of 61.
That brings us to another tough loss on Kauai. Kumuhula Lena Ala Pavao Jardine was a hometown hero there. And, you know, she was the first on Kauai ever to win the overall title here in 2022 for her halau. She really inspired so many people. Her loss was a real shock to the community there. But her spirit continues to power her family and her halau. Our Dylan Ancheta has the story.
At the heart of Halau Kalei Mokihana Olena Ala's every motion
one and down
is the spirit of their late Kumuhula.
My mom always used to say we dance for an audience of one, but now we dance for an audience of two, which is Keokua and my mom right next to him.
It was October 2025 when Kumu Leina Ala Pavao Jardine died after a lengthy battle with pancreatic cancer. She was 51.
And I think what I miss the most is just being able to call her and hear her voice.
In the days before she passed, her daughter Breeze was unikied, receiving the blessing to step into the role of Kumu.
I feel like some people are like, okay, Breeze is crazy, like 25 years old.
She's now leading the group to the coveted Merry Monarch stage. With a more relaxed style of teaching,
it's not giving me ha'upu.
She's still keen on details.
1, 2, 3, pa, back. You guys are all on different feet. What foot is it?
Much like her mother was.
The footwork is so simple that a baby could do it.
Losing Kumulena Alo was a shock for the entire island, but her haumana knew they had to carry on, saying it's exactly what she would have wanted. At first, they weren't sure if they could take on a journey to Hilo this year.
My dad and my uncle said, no, your mom would want you to go, you're gonna go. So I was like, okay, sure.
The awana they will present were all chosen by Kumulena Ala before her passing, while Kumu Breeze selected Kahiko.
Together.
It's a symbolic joining of past legacy and the start of a new future for the cherished Lei Mokihana.
I just wish I could talk to her one more time and just let her know that we're okay. You know, like we're gonna be okay. We still miss her so much.
They are gonna be okay. And you know, so much beautiful energy and love around them. And I had the beautiful privilege on Saturday at 5 p.m. right before Oana night to talk story to her legacy. Miss Aloha Hula 2025, Jaden Povao, her daughters, Breeze Povao, who is now the Kumuhula of Kale Mokihano Olena Ala, as well as her daughter Jess Leanne, and it was just such a beautiful time. And they are here representing the Moku of Kauai, Nani Kauai, so beautifully. So join us on Saturday at 5 on K5 and streaming worldwide for Live Like Leina Ala. It's a very, very special time.
That sounds really wonderful. A reminder of our common humanity, the cycles of life, and that we're all here celebrating hula together while all experiencing the ups and downs. Let's take it back inside the stadium now to celebrate hula. We have another halau performing on the floor of the Edith Kanaka Ole Stadium after a short break.
Oh, boss. This is Glenn, a small business owner, which means he handles everything.
I forgot to clock in yesterday. Can you fix my time?
Yeah, okay.
Oh, Glenn, my husband needs to get on my medical. How fast can you do that?
I'll get right on it.
Oh, boss. OSHA inspectors came by yesterday.
For whatever the business throws at you, we're with you, and we got you. Pro Service Hawaii, HR that powers your business.
Glenn, somebody's been stealing my lunch. It's supposed to be 2.
You like sauce? So do we. Zesty, creamy, the perfect dip. Right now, mix and match a 2-topping Parmesan stuffed crust pizza for just $11.99 and get the new sliced sauce for free. We deliver aloha at
Domino's.
All right, ladies, good job. Mike Kailoa. Just a reminder, call time tomorrow is at 12 p.m. Don't forget to have your hair and your makeup done. And don't forget your lei and your costumes.
Make sure you're ready for your day with a quick stop at Long's. Long's has all your everyday needs, along with a variety of candy and flour lei.
Make Long's a part of your day.
Congratulations, public high school seniors. You did it. You've been accepted next fall to the University of Hawaii through Direct to UH. Your fast pass to enroll at one of 9 of our UH campuses. Choose from trade programs, career certificates, and 2- and 4-year degrees. Just visit directtouh.com, commit to one of our amazing campuses before May 1st, and graduate. You're college ready. Welcome to UH. There's a place for you.
You like sauce? So do we. Zesty, creamy, the perfect dip. Right now, mix and match a 2-topping Parmesan stuffed crust pizza for just $11.99 and get the new sliced sauce for free. We deliver aloha at
Domino's.
Here with the crowd, let's just take a moment and soak it in.
One of the Kane Halau tonight, honoring 50 years of Kane competing at the Merry Monarch Festival. What an honor it has been to see the lineage, Kumuhula, Darryl Lupe Nue, O'Brien Eselu, and the younger generation coming up as well. And just seeing that lineage continue on here at the Merry Monarch Festival that started in 1976 is something that has been truly so magical. And we are here, we're honored to be here with the Hawaii Tourism Authority. And Troy, thank you so much for joining us.
Oh, mahalo nui, mahalo piha. Thank you for allowing me the privilege to be here today.
I know. Describe the energy to everyone at home watching. It's such a special night.
Wow. Walking into this space, the roaring energy of the audience. Everybody that's here is full of aloha. From our malihini, our visitors, to the kama'aina, the people of Hawaii Island, the hosts of the Merry Monarch. It is just a warm feeling, a beautiful energy filled with light and love, and everybody's here to enjoy hula. The hula's brought us here.
And this is such an event when you talk about what you do at HTA, right? Of like, this is like a dream, right? Right? This is a dream festival.
This is a dream festival.
It is.
Why is it so important for you folks to support the Merry Monarch?
It is important for us to support events such as these because this is what Hawaii is. Hawaii is our language. It is our hula. You know, we are the indigenous people. What we're getting to experience each and every night here at the Merry Monarch is what Hawaii is through mele, music. We elevate the songwriters, the songbirds, the chant writers, all of those haku mele who have written songs hundreds of years ago. And we bring it back to life. We get to showcase all of what Hawaii is for the world. This is being viewed all over the world, you know? And so I think what we do in our partnership with the Merry Monarch and supporting this event, it's a must. We must continue to do it forever and ever.
I have a quick question for you, Troy. So when you describe, say, to a Malihini who comes from somewhere in America, what would you describe the Kahiko night and the Owana night, if you could share with everyone?
Kahiko night is rooted tradition. It is rooted in lineage. Every halau comes from a unique lineage, and what they bring to the stage is years of genealogy. And there are some halau that stay so true to their lineage at the Merry Monarch. It's very healing for
We've seen a lot of that tonight on stage.
Yes, exactly. But when we look at the kahiko is just pure tradition. And when we look at the steps, the footwork, the intricacy, the cohesive movement, the trust from Olapa to Haumana, Kumu, I should say. So much trust. And then, of course, for Awana, let's have fun. Let's enjoy it. Let's see the beauty, the grace of everything that hula is.
Yeah. Are we seeing more in what we're inviting visitors to come here to Hawaii? Are we seeing more of it go from maybe the Owana to Kahiko with the ancient storytelling? Do you see the difference in that coming in as our storytelling is now worldwide? People wanting to know more about our culture.
People want to know about Hawaii, and that's why with our authority, it's so important for us to stand firm on our mission to perpetuate, to preserve all the things that are Hawaii, from our lands to our oceans. We are not just speaking about what we get to do each and every day, but the things that we exist with. We're one with nature. And as hula people do it best, right? Because we know where to go to gather the la'au. We know where to go to gather the limu for dyeing or whatever it may be. We're really rooted and connected. And I think there is a need out there. People want to know, how do we do that? Yep. It's tough when you don't come from an indigenous culture. Yeah. Hawaii and hula is indigenous. It's endemic to us.
Look at that.
I know. And to do it responsibly as well. Not only to gather, but do it responsibly as well. Troy Lazaro with the Hawaii Tourism Authority, thank you so much for joining us.
Oh, mahalo nui.
We're going to actually head back into the Edith Kanaka Ole Stadium, take a look at another powerful performance as we celebrate 50 years of Kane Hula here at the Merry Monarch Festival.
Imagine a space designed perfectly for your life, where culinary dreams take shape, where family moments become lasting memories, or a space where you can celebrate however you like.
So, what do you think?
I love it.
Awesome. Let's go check out the rest.
At HPM's newest design center, you'll find the best in-class products and expert guidance to create a space that is truly yours. Finally, a place where it all comes together. Experience an HPM design center near you.
It's at every ocean's end that connects us all. Shop vegan leather handbags at Ocean's End Home.
Because of Keli'i Pawahi's charge, we have discovered so much about who we are and who we are meant to become. We seek wisdom like our kupuna. We embody strength like our ali'i. And we dream boldly like Pawahi. Together, we carry Kuleana forward alongside our community. Eola Ke'ea.
The Whopper has never tasted better. Over a quarter pound of flame-grilled beef, crisp produce, a perfectly toasted bun, every detail stacked just right. Whether it's been weeks or years, try the Whopper again, just $5.49 on Wednesdays.
Our regulars love ASB's Buy Local Hawaii program.
Local people love saving money. Who doesn't? It's a win-win. It's nice that the small businesses are supported as well as the customers. They get the savings right at checkout.
Get out and support Buy Local Hawaii merchants by using any ASB Visa debit card to get exclusive discounts. ASB has saved locals more than $1.5 million and counting. Buy Local Hawaii by American Savings Bank.
Favorite thing to do at Marmonic is just hanging out with people. People from all over the world come to Hilo and spend time on our island. And I just love spending time with the people. Either it's waiting in line for food or waiting in line for that next drop that Aloha Collection is doing with Sig Zane. Things like that. That's the part of Hilo that comes alive. You know, it rained this morning and you just feel that mana coming out of the ground, and I love it. So it's clear now. It'll probably rain later on, but you know, it's just, that's what I love about this time of year. I get sad. I get sad on Sunday when everybody go home.
Nothing like it. Aloha, everyone. Welcome back to Backstage at the Merry Monarch Festival. So many great memories. I want to remind everyone, for the first time again this year, you are going to be able to see all of these performances at merrymonarch.com from Ho'ike. The cheers, the chihus. I'm going to go back to my room and watch them tonight, right?
I'll bring some snacks, some zippies maybe, chili.
Okay, very good.
That sounds fun. They're going to leave them online until Sunday, so be sure to check them out. Don't wait too long.
And to a Ho'ike night is always something so special. For one dancer, he actually made history, becoming the first deaf dancer to compete at this coveted festival. Take a look.
It's a Pauhana rush at the downtown Hilo Sack and Save.
Hello, how are you doing today?
And shoppers are greeted by the store's general merchandise manager, Skylar Tioganko, who has worked for the company for 17 years.
When I need him, I can always count on him. He's always the first person to be like, I can help you. Very passionate about his job. And it really does illuminate to everything, to the customers and the employees.
The single dad of two was born deaf.
It was hard. I got bullied a lot, but I just kept a positive mindset. So my mom continued to try to find the best setting for me. So I changed schools a few times. And she just really wanted to make sure that I got the best education, that I was a good student, and that I would graduate.
While in high school, Skylar took college credits and graduated from Hawaii Community College.
My mom always told me that I was special, and she told me to never give up, and that one day my light would shine.
And indeed, Mom was right. In 2015, Skylar made history. Dancing under the direction of Kumuhula Emery Aseret and Halau Napua o Uluhaima Lama, Skylar says he was proud to become the first deaf dancer to compete at the coveted Merry Monarch Festival.
They really didn't think I could stay on time with everyone, but my family and my best friend, they supported me, told me I could do it. And then, of course, I took my training seriously, and I'm proud to have proven the naysayers wrong. And I can always say I did it.
Not only can he say he danced on the historic stage once, but twice.
He inspired me because I thought he was so good at it.
In 2017, he made the competition line again, this time with Halau Hula o na Punahele o na Pua.
When he first came, it wasn't new to me because I was already teaching in Japan, and one of my dancers was deaf, and then also a family member of mine, when she was baby, she was deaf. So it really taught me that it was a lot of eye contact, making sure that she's looking at me, my dancer's looking at me, and making sure that my lips, I enunciate all my words so they can see.
I use all the visual information that I can get access. I try to listen to the counts, particularly the ipu. I try to speech read my kumu is chanting. I'm always watching my hands and making sure they're on point. A lot of memorization.
The competition preparation was intense.
Long practices, blisters on your feet, sore legs, just falling down when you get out of bed in the morning because your legs sore. Yeah, so training can be intense, and it has to be so that when you're on the stage, if your adrenaline's going and your muscles get tired, you push and you finish the melee and you represent the melee well.
Skylar was able to lean on his kumu hula and hula brothers for support along the way.
And my hula brothers worked so much with me. They invested so much time, and they were so patient with me. This one hula brother in particular, my hula brother Blaine, he taught me how to speech read Hawaiian so that I could follow the chant, and that really helped me with the timing in the hula. And that really inspired me. That was the first time, honestly, for me learning Hawaiian.
Skylar hopes his story will inspire others.
I want our deaf community to know that we can work. We can chase our dreams, but most of all, we need to believe in ourselves. We can be successful.
Thank you for talking.
What a beautiful story. All right, everyone, it really does take many hands to make the competition and the live broadcast happen, and we are so grateful for Young Brothers Hawaii's support and help with transporting our vehicles and broadcast equipment.
Yeah, last week, Team H&N got into our first alert weather tracker, a Toyota 4Runner, and drove it across the street to Young Brothers Hawaii. It's located right across from Hawaii News Now at Piers 39 and 40. Young Brothers can handle all of your inter-island shipping needs. The total of 12 weekly round-trip sailings to 6 neighbor island ports on all major Hawaiian islands.
Yeah, there's a little peek of what it takes to put on this gigantic production, and actually there's so much to it. I don't think anybody can fully understand the many hands it takes, but since our show is called Backstage, I wanted to show you around this place a little bit. Take a look. Backstage show. Under the tarps here at Mary Monarch in the back parking lot of the stadium. Let me show you around. Follow me. Literally in back of the stage. Let me give you a look. This is where all the hula halau enter the stadium. This is sacred ground. On the floor now. These are the best seats in town right here. But let me take you to the back. Have a look over here. These folks are in for a long night. 6 hours in these seats. They can only get up during intermission and between songs. It's all about aloha down here. Lots of hellos, reunions, hugs and kisses with all the aunties and uncles, and waiting in line sometimes. Okay, follow me. We're now going to the front of the stage. This is where they have the food. How's it, guys? Hello. Yeah, nice to see you again. Thank you for all your work here. This is the food line. The food hasn't changed in years. You got your chicken long rice, your kalua pig, your beef stew, shoyu pork. I recommend the pork and peas. It's my favorite. Comfort food. Helps you through the long nights. There's one more place you gotta stop here at the Merry Monarch Festival, and that is the shirt shop. Okay, we made it. The Merry Monarch Festival official shirts. Let's check them out. Hey, we're back. Can I check out a shirt? Oh, I like these. Hold it up for me, would you? That's gorgeous. Bringing back the lace style. Very nice. Thank you very much.